Konnichiwa, niggas.
Chilling, bro.
Welcome
Yeah,
to
man. What's good?
BAU.
Welcome to BAU.
As in a good mood.
I'm always
We
in a good
got
mood.
Brooklyn
Anytime
in a good mood because the Knicks is in the finals. I don't want to hear it. You extra happy right now.
but I still ain't gonna watch because I'm clearly bad luck. Okay, go this thirsty motherfucker.
Nigga,
Y'all
what were you
weird
just
today.
drinking?
I know he
Were you
got
just
fancy
drinking
stuff
tap
for his
water?
water.
Nigga, no, it's the water's nigga, yo, that's disrespectful, bro. It's cold, bro. It's not dirty, nigga. It's
You
cold.
get tap water in your house?
Yo, I know I'm from the South, but bro, you gotta chill, bro.
Oh snap!
Badass.
Yo,
That shit was a little cloudy.
oh
Like, I really
snap!
think I'm out here
Yo,
drinking the dirtiest of that water, bro. I don't even want to drink this shit on camera no more, bro.
oh snap, bro. That's funny as hell. But
Yo,
let's get into
Northerners
this.
think Southerners are just uncivilized, bro. Like, that's
Y'all
just kind of
are.
ridiculous, bro.
I don't speak English.
I mean, y'all
Like-
drink well water.
Where you live at?
Yes. Well,
All right, all right. All right.
the motherfuckers is all on. Oh snap!
He ain't got nothing to say right now.
Because he probably do. He probably got that water from the well.
Yo,
He got overalls.
probably.
Oh,
Like the
Oh,
like the old Japanese things where the thing goes,
All right.
yo. People walk with
right.
with two buckets on their shoulder.
Oh snap, bro! Y'all funny.
Like,
Y'all
I'm thirsty.
funny.
All right, just run to the well real quick.
Let me go a whole mile down the street, get this water. Now I'm even more thirsty.
Ah. See, bro, I'm upset
But-
that I'm thirsty, bro. Like,
Look, go.
but
So where do you guys want to start this week?
I just want to start with something real quick because I got to get it out my system before I forget.
Okay.
Okay? I'm not going to start with the typical Damons or witch hat. I'm actually going to start with marriage toxin. Y'all remember what I said last episode, right?
okay.
How
Mm-hmm.
I felt like it was going in the direction of it being way too happy-go-lucky and feel good. And they did exactly what I was afraid it was going to do. Like, that episode was so underwhelming. It started off kind of dope. Like, the action, the fighting, like, he stabbed him in the stomach and, like, he didn't even see it coming. And we're like, oh, this is about to be real. Like,
I thought they were
We
going in
finally-
the direction I wanted them to go.
yeah, exactly, like because you said last episode we don't want to see him like if he gonna struggle against top tier people, this is gonna be the time to do it, and we saw that, and then all of a sudden it's, oh, I just want to kill all the bad guys so that my family can live a good life, and I'm going to have a change of heart because these hamsters just did some stupidness, like.
Well, I'll give you some pushback on that, just because, in the beginning he killed those bad guys because they were bad guys. Like, he takes jobs
Yeah,
specifically against criminals. So I was like,
and I get that they
but
explain.
it
So
did,
like,
I do understand where you're coming from.
yeah, like I'm not arguing his reason. Like they wrote that into the story, and I get his motivation. But it's just like, why did you even have to go that direction? Like, why couldn't we get to a darker moment
Yeah.
in this story? You know what I mean? And who knows? Maybe we're gonna
It
have
was-
false hope again with this next episode, right? Because they're about to go to this beast island or whatever, and maybe now we're gonna see like a
Yeah.
true. Because now this is. But if I'm not mistaken, and yeah, because the only thing I couldn't understand. Are the Beast family one of the five, or the Beast an extension of the five? Like the five
I
great
think
families?
the Beast family is one of the five.
One of the
I
five?
think
Okay.
it's one of the 5 great families.
It's-
Okay. Yeah.
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 But
So,
you know why I'm going to still give it grace. Even though I agree with you, I thought it was going in a dope direction,
Mm-hmm.
and then they buddied up, and I was very, very confused why they chose that. Because he was like, "You're a mutant." You know what I got hyped when he slashed and the building came off. I was like,
Yo, I
"Oh
was like,
shit,
because
this is
even
a
even
real
the MC
dude
was
right
like,
here."
yeah, even the MC was like, yo, he's not human because you don't really see
Yeah,
him like
he's a oh
in
shit,
fights.
like
Like, yeah, socially he's awkward as hell, but in fights, like that's when he's like kind of cool, calm, and collected. And even he was like, yo, bro ain't human.
he was
Like to
like,
with a
"Yo, y'all gotta run!" Like they hyped
mm-hmm,
us up to kind
mm-hmm,
of let us down a little bit.
let us down.
But here's the one thing they did say where I'll give them grace. Here's the one thing they said: just because you're a top family doesn't mean you excel at fighting.
At fighting.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
And I
at
did like the
fighting
little
specifically. Like,
I like the little comedic a little adding that they did because we're like, you're not good at fighting, and then she reminisced to him murking everybody in that room when he saved her. So it's just like, what's your
yeah,
definition
yeah.
of not being good at fighting? You know? But I
But
don't know.
here's why I'm still. It's like it's the Beast family. So if you think about somebody who is good at fighting,
Mhm.
it's going to be the Beast family. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah.
that's why I'm a still. I didn't like the direction they took it, but to have a dude that strong be on your team, I think the Beast family is going to be a menace,
Kind
and
of
they
OP
still have time to kind of.
because you know what's
until
going to happen, right?
until
It's
they
the tip.
until they reveal that that the Beast family is just good at tracking. Some
Can we
bullshit.
explain what just happened there?
Bro, I'd be pissed. Bro. Like, oh no, we didn't really want to fight. We just, we just like tracking. Like what?
They gonna throw some
We just
bullshit.
want to know where
It's
y'all
like
was
that.
at.
Invited you here to like kind of talk about things like, hey man, what y'all been doing? Like we've been
Yeah,
following you the whole
oh,
time.
whoa. We're not one of them fighting families either. We just
That would piss me off. I would literally stop watching the show.
Yo,
I would
I'd
literally start
not,
watching.
not gonna lie, if that did happen, bro, I'd probably die, bro. I
Yo,
don't even know if I'd be mad or if I would just bust out laughing like, oh, whoa, nah, we just want to know where
I don't
y'all
want
was
no
at.
smoke. I don't want no smoke, yo. That's why I sent the bat. I mean,
Like,
I
nah,
sent the
nah.
bat. If I was really trying to hurt y'all, you think I would send a bat? Like, come on. Like, but
Yeah.
yeah, I will say though, I'm glad they finally. I don't know how y'all felt about her, even though she was a little weird. She a baddie. She a baddie. The one that actually
Oh
hired
yeah,
him to be the bot.
and awkward
When I
enough
saw her,
to where it's like it
Oh,
throws me off too.
she had that little
Yeah.
slit cut dress, and I was like, mm, with the little pink hair. Whew. Yeah, they know what they be
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
when they. You know how I feel about my pink hair, Ron.
Oh, yeah, y'all always had a thing for
that's
the
a topic that
pink
we'll
hair.
hit on later in this
Oh
episode.
yeah, that's
Like
true. That's
we'll
true.
get back to that one.
Uh huh.
I was like, yeah, we'll
But nah,
we'll double
I
back to that
do.
one.
I do
So
think
where do you think
we're
Marriage
going.
Toxin is trending? Do you think it's going to be a top tier anime, or do you think it's going to end up being like a mid to average anime?
I think it's trending
Because
in mid.
what are we, 7 episodes in?
Slight 7, 8. I think it's
Still
slight.
hard
It's
to
going to be
tell.
slightly above mid. I think it's going to be slightly above mid because, like, again, the animation is carrying it, right? The animation is carrying it right now. I think
Yeah.
so that's already giving it some points right there. But it's just the story. I think they're struggling right now to find a balance between a love story slash like action, and they're still trying to find like where they stand with that. At least from my opinion, I don't know. I don't know how y'all feel about it.
You know what it kind
I,
of gave me? Oh,
I
go
think
ahead,
it just
Ron.
needs to be a longer season because they're trying to do. I feel like they're trying to do a lot, like multiple things at once. Like they're trying to get you like invested emotionally in the main character, with the flashbacks and things like that. They're trying to like highlight, like his growth and the things like how he sees things and where he came from to where he is now, and like the action and stuff is like very fast paced. So I think if it's like a 12 episode like
Which it will be.
season, I
This is the
think they're
type of
going to miss the
anime that
mark.
gets. This is the type of anime that
Mm,
gets 12 episodes.
I think mm, I think they can like 5 episodes is plenty of time to because they're headed to they could wrap up season one, concluding the Beast arc and adding a lot of context and stuff. I think that's plenty of episodes to do it. If they will do it, I don't know. But you know what's interesting? It kind of gives me like super low key like Rurouni Kenshin vibes. You know, like
Mm.
and what I
In
mean
what?
by that is he seemed a lot darker when he was younger. And now
Oh yeah,
he
yeah,
like doesn't
yeah,
kill anybody,
yeah,
but he's a poison master. So
yeah.
I want to see if they kind of play on that, and it has potential to be a lot better. But I think if it even if it doesn't necessarily hit the mark, I think it'll still be above mid. But
Yeah, I
it
think it's
could
gonna
be
be above
a
mid. I don't
straight
think it's
up
gonna
good
be
anime.
mid. Like on the scale of 1 to 10, I think giving it a 7, 7.5 is fair.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Right
Yeah, I
now,
don't.
right
just
now.
because I
Yeah,
think right now the animation
I
alone,
agree
just
with that.
off of the, if you take away the whole story, just animation alone, it's already a 6. You know, I just think the story
Oh
needs a
yeah,
little bit. Yeah. Now I will say, I mean, I'm gonna address. I don't want to call it the elephant in the room, but something that has been bothering me is the dude girl because remember in the very first episode or second episode, whatever episode earlier on, she
the
said
dude
that
girl.
she said that
Yo,
she dresses according to she she dresses according to like her target, right? Why she just stuck like why can't she dress as a dude for something like okay, you're helping him find girls, that's fine, but you don't gotta dress as a girl the whole time to do that. Like why you can still be the homie. Like why do you and then like the voice.
I
If
could.
he's a dude, why he always gotta hi like just use your normal voice.
Here's here's the thing. I can justify it. I still agree with you. Nah, dude, you just like dressing up like a female. But
Yeah,
I'll play devil's advocate and justify it. It's easier. You're less like if you dress up as a female, it's easier to talk to females if you're after, if it's two dudes, you don't want to talk. But nah, bro, you just like dressing up as a woman. That's what
exactly
it is.
because
But
and I agree with your reasoning, but he's doing it even in moments where he's not trying to hook him up with girls. They just be hanging out and he's still dressed as a girl.
yo,
Like,
you got he's committing, man.
bro,
Nah, bro. He just like I don't have we ever seen what he
he's a
looks like
cross
as a
dresser.
man?
No, I don't. If you do, I don't remember.
Yeah,
I don't
I don't
remember.
remember. And guess what? I don't
He's
think we'll
a
ever see it.
yeah. He's a girl. He's a female character, and we just need to accept that. Like writing the. I'll be real with you. They better tie this in at some point in time because honestly, making him a man does nothing for the story. It did nothing for the story when you really think about it. Like
Let me tell
other
you
than just
something, bro. Let me tell you why you're never gonna like people are on the internet are very strange, bro.
mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but people have some weird interests on the internet.
Yeah, and
And I'm gonna
that's
just leave it at
honestly
that.
and I'm not Japanese or anything like that, obviously, right? But that's their culture too. Like a lot of animes, you know how many animes you watch where it's like the whole time you thought it was a girl, and then they drop. Perfect example. We talked about Hunter x Hunter last episode, right?
Haku?
Killua's sister. Yeah, Killua's sister or brother.
Oh
We
yeah.
still don't. You know what I mean? So it's like there's so many. Um, Overlord, the two little twins. The one dressed as a boy is a girl. The one dressed as a girl is a boy. You know, so like
Yeah.
there's that's
I
just
mean even
it's just an
Haku from
anime.
Naruto.
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah, perfect example. There's so many anime characters like that. I think I saw on the internet on Facebook like a few days ago. It was actually kind of about this, and it was like the caption was which one of these characters is a girl, and it was like 9 characters, and they were all boys, but they looked like girls. Like,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so that's just what they do, and you just after a while you watch enough anime to where you get used to it. But this one is just weird.
I
You said
think
even
it's
what?
and a lot of they'll have a lot of feminine looking characters like a great anime that I didn't expect to be great. The most notorious talker runs the world's greatest clan. I had to look up the name for one of the topics, but his name's Noel, and he looks super feminine. Like until you start seeing him doing gangster shit, then you're like, oh nah, he's a
Yeah, you don't
then you
wanna fuck with
forget
him.
like how feminine he looks.
Nah, but
Seventh
once you watch
Prince,
enough,
like the dude's shorts is
well,
this small, bro.
so do
He was
you know
supposed
the
to be
story?
I mean, I know the reason.
I was about to say, yeah. Which
You
is
can say
actually
it.
I kind of, which is funny though because off topic but on topic. I find that so funny. Like I respect the illustrator for that because that's some real nigga shit. Like, yo, I'm so lazy. I'm so lazy that I'm just gonna change the name. I'm literally just gonna change the name.
All right. Hey, I don't know what you saying, and we can edit this part out, but
Is he
you just
frozen for you
completely
too?
stopped. This
Yo,
nigga got Riverside
yo,
open. He got to, bro. You got
you
Riverside
know what?
open, don't you?
My side is clean as hell. I was running the whole time like your shit is blurry. Your shit,
Is it?
Panda, your shit is blurry as hell. Cause me and
All right.
Migu is
Because
clear.
I've been exiting off tabs and stuff.
Yeah,
Let me. We can edit this
Bro.
shit out, but
Close your porn tabs, brother.
right,
chill.
right.
All right.
But
All right.
You got
I was
incognito
running like
mode
the.
open. Like, come on.
Mm-hmm. But what was the last thing y'all heard?
Yo.
Look, he closing them out now.
he
He
said-
looking. He closing them out
He
loud.
said, "I'm not
Look.
chill. It's not. I do run a lot of tabs just randomly, but you said I'm not gonna lie." And then
We were talking
you
about Seventh
completely
Prince.
froze.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was saying like I'm not gonna lie. Like I fuck with the illustrator a lot because that's some real nigga shit. Like yo, I just drew this whole manga. I'm not changing shit. I'm just gonna change his name. Y'all gonna have to deal with the fact he look like a girl. Fuck that. You know what?
Yeah.
That's some real shit. Sometimes, yo, I just put in mad work. You think I'm gonna draw all these characters? You think I'm gonna draw all these panels over again? Nah.
Like nigga, I'm not even
That's facts.
making his pants longer, bro. Like I'm not
His
even giving
pants
him long
were-
pants, bro. Y'all gonna have to deal with it.
Out of
Mhm.
pocket.
That shit was uncomfortable sometimes, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Man,
Very.
it wasn't
I
even
res-
about it being a male or a female, bro. Like this is
I
a
respect
child.
him for that.
Like why
Mhm.
are there ass
Why is
shots,
it short,
bro?
short,
Like
short?
this shit is
Yeah.
kind of weird.
Like, what are
I'm not gonna
I need
lie,
some better
to-
parent.
Certain shit I had to
I need
look
some
past,
better-
bro. Like
But you know, it's just like with any anime you watch, right? After, like, it's uncomfortable early on, and then after a while, you kind of like you just say, you just look past it. You focus on the story, and it just becomes norm. It just becomes norm.
put the blinders on,
Cause
bro.
Seventh Prince is fire, yo. Like I can't wait for season 3. Like that was
Yeah.
one
They're
of those
coming out with a season
animes.
3.
I hope so.
I didn't even know.
I mean, they
I
got
hope
to.
so. Like that's one of those animes where you watch it with no expectations, and because of that, it's better than what it really became. And that's Seventh Prince right there.
Yeah,
This nigga and they yawning again.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh, this
Now
this
we
sleepy ass
definitely-
nigga. But
Mhm.
hey, let's talk about. All right, you gonna have to put some disrespect on my man's name. I got to get into Witch Hat real quick, bro. This man is no longer Magic Gojo, bro. This nigga is Kiefer. You will use his name
Yeah.
because he lost the
Yeah.
title of Magic Gojo when I saw that nigga drowning in that water, bro.
Yeah.
When I saw
Yeah,
him get, bro, they don't even, he's a non-factor, bro. This nigga was sitting there.
Why did you
And
have
then
that
he's
ready?
on the ground. Because I was so upset, bro. I found a pair of tweezers and I got a similarly shaped glass just to do that very brief example. But that jump
So I
upset me,
think it's
bro.
some. I
I was
think there's
like,
something with him and water because didn't they say something a few episodes ago about like he doesn't do well, like something about water. I don't think I think he's like afraid of water or something. I can't remember. I gotta rewatch one of those episodes, but they
I mean, you
mentioned
can't
something about
draw in
him and
water,
water.
so
Yeah, true, but
It might
I
have
mean that's
there's
something
like,
to do with something that happened in the past.
yeah, there's
mm,
something about him and water
It could
that
be tied
like I
to his
think
obsession with the brim caps.
yeah, but yeah, I guess we can't call. I like calling him Magic Gojo, but the way he got washed, no pun intended, like yeah, like like he like that brim hat
he did,
came.
bro. He was
He
crawling
just
on the
was
ground. That nigga was just looking at him like,
yeah
man,
crouched
get your
up.
like, man, give me my ink back,
Give me
bro.
my bottle back. Give me my
Try to
damn
steal my,
bottle.
give me my shit. This
All
was for
right,
Coco,
yo man. But
nigga. This
these
shit was
brim
for
hats,
Coco,
man.
man.
Like
Give me my shit.
I'm starting to want like he's definitely obsessed with something. Like they took something from him, like because that's what he said. Like I won't stop until I get what was taken from me or whatever he said. But he's obsessed, bro.
Hmm.
He's obsessed, and it's bringing out like his obsession is showing his like he's very vulnerable right now. He's very very vulnerable.
Yeah.
Um,
You know what
but
I kind of want to concede a point to y'all though. Well, halfway. So
right.
to the whole witch hat, how y'all thought Coco, they're trying to like bring Coco to the, I guess like the dark side or the evil side of magic or whatever, kind of
Hmm.
having, what was it y'all said, like her having her
I
like
do want to push
software,
back on that
right?
point, though. I do want to have some pushback. I do have a response to that after your
Well,
point is made.
okay. Well, I'll say mine and then I'll pass it over to you. But because Keyfree, once Keyfree did that shit, you could already tell he's a non-factor to them. Like it feels
Hmm.
like, oh, we can actually like, if we wanted to get rid of you, like you're a bum. We could take care of you anytime. You're not even
Hmm.
using real like you're not even using real like dangerous magic. We can just wash you, bro. You
Yeah,
got wet
because I
and
mean,
was crawling on the ground. Like it's
if they saw him as a threat, they could have murked him right then. That was a good chance to kill him off right then and there if he was a true threat to
oh
him.
yeah.
But he was so insignificant.
Hmm.
Like I'm gonna take my
But
little medal back and then leave.
yeah, they were just looking at him like this, like, all right, bro, you gonna get up?
You gonna
Like,
swim?
but
But yeah,
when they went over like the war from back then, how they waged war, like the people that use like healing magic or whatever, it made me think like the brims are the ones who think like, okay, this is true magic. Like y'all put a cap on magic, like y'all stopped it because this is magic that can alter things, but we're using the purest form of magic because this is like the furthest evolution of magic. And
hmm
when they see Coco, she's the only one who has like, from how she's described, as like a love for magic. So
hmm
I think they are trying to be like, hey, we want you essentially to be like a brimmed cap, or be like, hey, you love magic, let us show you real magic. Like we're going to slowly bring you over to show you what real magic is. That's why they're like giving her little vials with, I guess, their
yeah,
blood in it to show her like the extent of that.
to
That's what it's
strengthen
coming
the
across to me at.
or if not even
Yeah.
that, I think it could go that way. Or I mean, I say go that way, but it could be that situation, or even more of a remember they put a cap on magic because they didn't want everybody to know magic. So maybe Coco like this gateway to say like, hey, we want the world to know about magic. We're not just trying to keep it to witches. We want everybody to experience magic. So that's why all of the stuff that she's doing, if you ever notice, like all the magic that goes wrong is this grand scale things because they don't want
Mm-hmm.
humans, I guess non magic people shouldn't see them do their spells, right? It should almost seem like a miracle to them. But every time something goes wrong
Yeah.
with Coco, it's like this excessive thing. Like it's hard to miss, you know? And I think it's because they're using Coco to kind of spread what magic really is. The desert, her
But they could just
mom,
do that.
the
They don't, but they don't need her to
but
do
when it,
that. They could just
Yeah,
show
but when it
kinda-
comes
people
from
what
but when
magic
it
is
comes
kinda
like.
from
They
do.
don't need her. If you know what magic is, you
True.
can just be like, hey, nigga, draw this circle.
but
Like,
when it
No,
here's
comes
this
but
from
ink.
when it go ahead.
they're
I
kind
was
of
gonna
like
say
outnumbered.
Oh, but
They
Ron,
can't
that
just.
I still wanted to hear your pushback on the point.
Oh yeah, I got you. I'm
All
gonna
right.
respond to both of y'all. But
Okay.
they can't just use magic and show people that everyone can do magic because they're still like being hunted, I guess, by the pointed caps or whatever the fuck. What are they called? The
the ones
straight
that
caps?
almost
I
erased the
don't know.
ones that almost erased
Oh,
The
her.
the
perceived good guys.
non-factors?
Yeah, those
The
people.
niggas who play by the rules?
I
Like,
think the
they
brim
don't,
caps. They're just.
I don't think they care, bro.
They're such a small faction that I mean they're outnumbered basically. I don't think the fuck is this. Uh, but I think that's why they like what the fuck is this? It was like this
Oh,
random ass fly. I'm just like
You see how you
My
looked at
bad.
that
But,
insect,
so,
bro? That's how the brim caps look at everybody else, bro. Man, the fuck is this? Man, get your
So I think it's
bitch
deeper.
ass
I
outta
think
here.
it's like I think it's a little deeper than that though for me. I think using Coco shows a more which one would you rather learn magic for? Somebody who has this love like would you rather pay attention to somebody who has like this pure love for magic who's just like, "Oh, magic is just so great and it's so innocent. I just want to do magic." Or do you want to be like these dark evil people you're just forcing it on people? I think people are more willing to try magic if it's coming from a source who is more like happy go lucky about it. Like I mean good. You know what I mean? Like I mean well when I try magic. It's just shit. I'm stronger than I thought. You know?
do
Like
they
and
do they not mean do they mean evil, or are they just being framed that way? Because they never spoke on their how they view it. That's how the opposite side views the brim caps. But what if they're
yeah.
like, no, we're not evil at all, bro. We just don't want to. We
that's
just
what I
didn't
was.
want to
I
That's the
limit our
mean,
point I was
magic.
gonna make.
I'll
Yeah,
be
that's
real
the
with you.
point I was gonna make.
Anybody that's dropping blood into stuff, I'm gonna assume is a little evil. Like like you
They
know,
gave
like
Coco
there's a
that
dark,
book. That's it.
yeah, that's a little dark. You know what I mean? That's some dark magic type shit.
What
I
do we
was.
know
I
that
don't
they've
know.
done wrong?
I was gonna say I don't even know if
Besides
they're
use
evil.
We don't
magic.
know yet.
I don't know
We
if
don't
they're
know yet.
evil.
There's a grand.
I don't.
We don't know what the
Yeah.
grand.
I know.
Yeah. You say you gonna what?
No, I just no. I say I don't know if they're even evil or not. I think that like whatever happened, the war that happened in the past, like the pointed caps, they kind of gate kept magic as a whole from ordinary people, and like yeah, like Andrew said, I think their views are just different, but I don't necessarily view them as being evil. I think that the pointed caps, they're kind of like they kind of say magic is extremely dangerous, so they kind of want to safeguard it and keep it away, keep it out of everyone's hands because like some people are evil, but not magic. Magic, like some people can use it
Mm-hmm.
for like evil deeds or whatever, and I think um it's like
I don't know.
that's the tension right there, because
There's a
like the
lot of
Twitter camps,
speculation.
they like erase your memory. They do a lot of like evil shit. They do a lot of bad shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and I'm just I'm not
I mean,
convinced that that they are the good guys at this point in the story.
so I think this is that gray area where you're right. I so like I'm not disagreeing with you. I don't think one side. I don't think the brim hats are bad guys, but I definitely don't think they're good guys because like my point is, you adding blood to your magic, there's a darker side to you. You know what I mean? That's some voodoo type shit. But
This-
at the same time, like we see how Kefri is moving. He clearly ain't good either because he don't hesitate
Shady.
to shut motherfuckers up. You know what I mean? He does not hesitate to shut motherfuckers up, and he's really just a brighter version of at any cost. That's literally he at any cost. That seems to be his motto. He's gonna do whatever it takes to get the answers he needs. You know, so yeah, I don't think there is a good
And
side
and what
right
was he
now.
what was he playing with that ink for?
Yeah, I think he was trying to.
You know
So
what I mean?
from what I got from the monologue that he had, it was he was excited, like he was like, "Oh my god, I finally got my hands on it," and I thought he was going to do some dark stuff, but then he did proceed to say,
Mm-hmm.
I'm paraphrasing, like I wish I can use. I'm paraphrasing this, but like I wish I could enjoy this or use this, but right now I just need the metal. So he never. I don't think he actually had any intent to use that ink. He just wanted the metal because whatever spell he was about to use, it was supposed to point him in the direction of where the brim hats were. Because he was saying like the metal would like
Yes.
bend in that direction. So
But here's the thing that bothered me. He's like, I wish I could use it. Like, nigga, why?
yeah, he did say
If
that.
you on
Yeah,
that
he
side,
did
why
say
you
that.
wish you using the blood ink?
Especially
You know
when
what I mean? Like,
you harped on Coco for what, like you've been harping to all your students about what's good magic and what's bad magic, but all of us, you have this desire to
mhm.
use the blood ink, so
Like you really
yeah.
curious about it though. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
Kiefer,
all right.
he's the darkest side, and I think Niggu, like he said last episode, that motherfucker might have been a prior brim hat, yo. But if he was a prior brim hat, would he have been so like intrigued? He should already know what that magic is. So you see, like every time we think we have an answer, we kind of bring more questions. Because if he was a prior brim hat, he would have already kind of known like what the blood magic would do
You
and
know what I
stuff.
think?
I
Other
think when he was, I think something just happened to him. Like, remember when I said last episode that him and Coke, there's some parallels, like in their story or whatever. I think he suffered a tragedy at the hands of Brimhats. In the same
Yeah, I
way,
mean,
people may think that Coco suffered a tragedy at the hands of Brimhats because she was
mm,
given the vial and the magic book by a Brimhat or whatever, and something catastrophic happened. You know,
or maybe he had a Sasuke, you know? Maybe there were two, like both of them were being trained and one of the guys went off another or girls went off another way and he went the straight and
I
narrow and
mean,
he's like,
we love
you
saying
never know.
Sasuke,
possibly.
but we could say he could be Obito. You know what I mean?
But
Like,
yeah. But to the point that you were making, Andrew, about, or maybe it was Kaz that said something about they're using Coco, to show her what true magic is. So in this world, like ordinary people, they think that you have to be chosen to be able to use magic. Like it's not, they don't view it as something that they can use because they don't know about it. They don't know that ordinary people can use magic. So I think, what better person than Coco to usher in like a new era of, like,
exactly.
I guess basically revolutionizing this, like the world and the system that they live in, because she was ordinary. She could be like a spokesperson or whatever you want to call it, because she was ordinary. She used forbidden magic. She wasn't
Like an
really,
ambassador.
she was afraid for a second. Yeah, she was, yeah, like an ambassador, you could say that. Um, she used forbidden magic as an ordinary person, and she wasn't necessarily afraid of it. She was just fascinated by magic as a whole. And I think that, like, she would be the perfect person to to bring change in this world, because right now, ordinary people can't use magic because they don't know how to draw the signals. She was an ordinary person who used magic, and now, she could be the person who can just flip everything on his head. And I think that's part of the reason why they want to kind of bring her to their side, um,
I think
so so that they can change the system.
I want to say instead of I'm with you, they do want to. I think the reason they want oh shit, the reason they want to Coco is not to make magic for the masses, but to further advance magic. Like those guys are never going to take magic further. If you have a love of magic and you aren't bound by these restraints, you can take it further. It's kind of like what Kenjaku wants, right? From Jujutsu Kaisen. His only goal is to further jujutsu sorcery. So he's doing all these things. He doesn't know how it's going to end up, but he's doing all these things just to further like jujitsu, like sorcery.
So you
I
don't
think
think
they're. I
Kiefer
think they're.
you don't think
Hmm?
Kiefer has a love for magic though? Like
Yeah, but if you love magic, but you say there's this, but you can't use magic in this way, you're automatically limiting it. Like
yeah.
magic can do more than what you are able to do, than what you choose to do with it. The
I think
Brims
that's
are
the
like,
core
we
problem
can do
between.
whatever we want with magic. They're
So then
not
my
I
bound.
other
think that's the
They don't
question is,
have.
core.
and
That's
and
the
th-
core
and this is me
conflict,
not
Doc.
push. This isn't me pushing back at all. This is me generally like as we're talking about it, is bringing more questions. I know Nick
Mhm.
Wu said like they're outnumbered, but what's stopping the Brim Hatch from just doing what they want to do? You know what I mean? Like, what's true? If they're so strong, if we saw how strong they are, like, and this is where like we have all these. There, I think
Well,
there's a deeper issue that we're not going to know
their
until we get
reputation, I
further.
think,
They already have a
Yeah.
negative reputation.
is yeah. So if they were to just be outside doing magic freely, people wouldn't receive that well. I don't think
But I mean, and
because
this is
of
where like
their
I'm
negative
having this
reputation.
dilemma. This is where I'm having that dilemma because as the more like as you two were both kind of defending both sides, it made me I kind of agree with both of y'all in a weird way, but it's been bringing more questions because it's like I can't remember who said it. I don't know if it was Pando or you, Nigga, who said it, but they're not doing bad magic. Like they're not going out killing people. They they're
Right.
just kind of. I guess if you want to say like they're just kind of showing
Do you
off.
guys
Like
remember?
Hmm.
Do you guys remember the rules of the ceasefire that was in place after the war? Like, who
nah,
who gets to decide? Who like? I'm just trying to figure out. Like, I think the Brimheads are just upset that they lost
they're
all
kind
of
of
the
like the
control.
Uchihas.
Like,
They're kind of
whatever
like the
happened.
Uchihas.
Yeah, a
The
little
Brim
bit.
Hatch are
I
like
would.
the
Yeah, a little
Uchihas.
bit. Like,
Yeah.
whoever made the rules from the pointed side, they don't agree with those rules because they never wanted magic to be gate kept, like,
Yeah.
and just monopolized. And I think that's like a core conflict within the story. So there is some tension at the top, but yeah, I gotta rewatch. I gotta go back to rewatch it because there were like rules set in place of like why
I
magic
definitely
is
plan
being
on
gate
rewatching it
kept.
because there's a lot
Yeah.
of questions to this, and like to transition. Like speaking of questions, I know last week you said that was the best episode of Damon's, but
Hmm.
this episode to me was the best episode of Damon so far. Like
I found that
I
very
just thought,
strange.
Before you begin, I just want to say that Dara is he's just like us. That's what I got from watching this episode. We are him and
elaborate.
he is us.
Nigga, what?
I'm just no, when they were just going through the day, like a normal day, like he was gambling. He was just doing like normal
Yo.
shit. He was just doing
So
normal shit. And I was like,
and
this is us.
this is why I love this episode much, and that's why for
He's the
me it
main
was the best
character.
episode.
He's the main character.
Yeah, because there was just so much relatable shit. Like you just said, like the gambling, the going out shopping, and then watching Yuru like just fascinated by the store, and like the the dialogue in this show is just great. It's just perfect humor, and they mix everything so well together, so well together. And then like when he wanted to buy stuff for his bow and arrow. Like that whole scene to me was fire because he's sitting there like, yeah, I could just. He was like, "Can I buy deer?" Like, like he just doesn't understand the concept of stuff. And then like Yuru is just sitting there like trying to explain like, here, look, this is glue. This is exact, and he's just like, what? Like this is so convenient. Like he was just so hype. But then this is what I loved about Damon, how shit just switched. Because as they're about to go check out, someone's following us. And then Yuta was like, yeah, three of them. You know what I mean? And it's like that button, that switch just turns on for them, and that's what I love about this, because like this is what I love from an MC, yo. It's like, yo, you're strong, but you're not like ridiculously OP, but you about that life. You know what I mean? And then, they just had them
It
trail
amazes
them.
me how you don't like Brotherhood. It amazes me every day that you don't like Brotherhood.
It
Listen,
makes
man,
no sense, right? Actually, yo, hey, stop, hey, hold up, real quick, Cash, because that makes zero sense. Because this is the writing, you can tell this is a work from the
Yeah,
creator
I
of
see,
Full Metal
I
Alchemist
see.
Brotherhood. And no, hold up. Before I'm gonna let you finish, but bruh, I need you to rewatch Brotherhood because I think you got in your own head that you hate it. But Damon's it's very similarly paced.
So,
Like it's very
so it's funny that
confusing.
you say
And
I should
you even
rewatch it, because
described it as a mix
be,
of Jujutsu Kaisen and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Oh, you think
and
I didn't
Full
see
Metal
it, huh?
Alchemist. Where'd you see that at? You in that group?
But you hate Full Metal Alchemist. What are you talking about?
But because, so here's my thing. Like, I'm not gonna go on my I'm not gonna go on my FMA rant right now. I'm not gonna go on my FMA rant right now. But I just didn't think Full Metal Alchemist, to me, it wasn't like the story. I thought it was a good story. Like, I thought the writing was good. I just don't think I've never really hated Full Metal Alchemist. I just don't think it's this golden anime that everybody puts it up. And you know how I am. You know how I am. Hold on. You're making that face. You're making that sense. And I'm not backtracking. I'm not backtracking at
So
all.
if everyone
Nigga,
hated
you
it,
backtracking.
if everyone hated Brotherhood, you would love it.
It's not that. I went into
Facts.
it.
Facts. That's yo, clip that. Clip that. If people said, yo, Brotherhood was trash, Cash would be waving the Brotherhood flag. Like, nah, nigga, this is like a GOAT tier anime.
Nah.
Yo, I hate
What it
you,
is?
bro. Hate
No. Wait, can I
Yo,
finally
you're a
explain?
bum, bro.
Can I get my words out? Can I get my words out?
Go ahead, man.
Can I get my words out?
Of course.
It didn't the hype that everybody gave it. Oh my god, Brotherhood is so good. Like, it's the perfect anime. It's the greatest anime of all time. And I went into it like, all right, cool. And I'm watching it. Cool story. All right. Cool. All right. Yeah. This is a good scene.
I hate
that's
this
a fucked
nigga,
up.
bro.
That's a fucked up dad. Yeah, that's fucked up. Like, why would you do that? Like, oh shit. Oh, the whole everybody hyped up what's his name? The fire dude, and he's snapping, like constantly snapping his fingers, like Mustang. Yeah, Colonel Mustang, and he's like burning the motherfucker over. Like, that scene wasn't that hyped to me. Like, everybody hyped that scene up, and it really wasn't all that.
Chill. Hey, you gotta chill, bro. Here's what you couldn't appreciate. And you did the very same thing to me the other day when you said, yo, I don't want to say too much about Damon's 10 out of 10. I'm expecting the episode to wow me. The episode did not wow me. It was a very regular episode of Damon's. But because you got overhyped because somebody said something before you watched it, you couldn't appreciate the pacing of the anime, because it's not one of those, it's a well-paced anime. It's not one of those boom, boom, flashing lights, oh, crazy fight scenes. But you couldn't appreciate the pacing, just like you appreciated that episode more than I did, but partially because you called it like, yo, you kind of made it seem like, yo, some shit's about to happen this episode, and I'm waiting for the shit to happen.
And that's what I thought was great about it, is because shit did happen. Like, you spent the first maybe like 40% of the episode, it was kind of just like funny. It was great comedy, which I loved. Like, the sister, like, I was still trying to break down the episode. Like, the sister sitting there, like, edited the picture and took old dude out, and then she was just like, "Hey, you still have the picture of old dude?" No. You don't have? Didn't you take a picture with him? No, I didn't. And then they're like, "Well, let's go to the computer. I mean, the camera footage, and let's get the any footage with my brother in it. Can you send that to my way?" You know what I mean? Like, straight face, like,
They still
that
trying
shit
to
was
get
like,
my man address.
yeah. So, like, they kind of lure you, and I love it. It's like, oh, this is funny. It's funny, it's world building. Like, we're still world building, which is crazy. We're 8 episodes in, and we're still world building. And then you see like that switch between Darda and Yuru, and he's like, yo, people are trailing us. They make them follow them the whole way through. And then they get guns and bro, these motherfuckers are ruthless.
I mean,
They're like that final, like the last 5 minutes of that episode, the payoff of that last 5 minutes of that episode was, I think it was great. I think it was great because it leads us into saying like, because even left and right, they started, you saw what they said. They were like, yo, y'all can't handle them.
I'm curious though, because it made me, I don't know if it did this it probably did this intentionally, but it made me realize, or it brought to my attention that there could be a traitor within the Kagamori clan, based off of the interrogation and all the perpetrators
wall, right?
saying
Yeah.
we were told to enter from the west gate. So I don't know if it's a Damon's ability that made that an entrance, or I don't know what that was, because they weren't lying, and there's clearly no west entrance into, you know, I guess the base or whatever. And then they did this, which is really funny. They did this they started playing the ominous music, and they go to this really dark, secluded room.
The manga writer.
Yeah.
And he's just not a traitor. But
yeah,
it's kind of like foreshadowing.
Yo,
that there probably is a traitor in the midst.
This is why, like, I'm saying, like, you play back how this episode went, and like, it was such a good episode. Like, every segment had like in its own way, a good moment. Like, even the interrogation, like, how the little dame was just blowing up her whole shit. Like, yo, she got kicked out, like her parents, and she broke, and she lost her job. Like, he was just blowing out all her cover. You know what I mean? Like. This shit froze. What is going on today?
At least he's recording this time. You feel me?
Damn, bro. This nigga straight.
Just screenshot this because you see his.
I should have. Damn, I fucked up. Your shit just straight up.
What's crazy is
you got
my
some
shit
jank
is
ass internet, bro. That's got to be what
bro,
it is, bro.
What's crazy is my shit is
internet right there.
My shit is crisp, bro, and it's y'all that are blurry. So I was like,
it's that Arkansas shit. So.
Bro, that's
nigga, why you always saying I'm in Arkansas?
Shit.
This shit is actually frustrating because it's fucking up. It's fucking up our flow.
Yeah, it is. But here's what I'm not going. Here's why it's not going to mess up our flow. You said all that shit to divert from the point that this shit is very similar to how Full Metal Alchemist is. You made all that hoopla, tried to deflect back to Damon's, when all the shit you said is exactly how Full Metal Alchemist is written.
I don't get that from Full Metal. Like, Full Metal Alchemist, I knew exactly what the plot, because remember, we still don't know what the plot is for Damon's yet. We knew exactly what the plot and motivation was for Full Metal Alchemist. He did yes, he did. From the very beginning, he did forbidden alchemy. He lost his arm and his leg. His brother lost his body, and the whole thing was how to get their body back, how to get the soul back into his brother. And along the way, he's going to work for the what do you ever call it? I haven't watched FMA in a while, so I can't remember the organization.
The Fuhrer,
like the army, whatever,
government,
whatever army.
The army.
Yeah, like, and along the way, he's just trying to find the Sorcerer's Stone.
It's
like,
the same, bro.
How is that the same? What, we don't know what the plot is for this right now.
All right, here I can say it in a very similar way. Bro?
What's the plot for Damon's?
Okay, Yuru, he is Seal. He has Seal. He wants to know where his parents are. His sister is Break. They're trying to find their parents, bro. The Elric brothers were trying to get their bodies back. He's trying to get his parents back. They want Seal and Break. That's the plot. That's what you said of Full Metal Alchemist is a very surface base level plot. They built layer upon layer upon layer upon layer upon layer about that, and then completely flipped it on its head when the whole government you're working for isn't what, like, it's like that's the plot, but it's not really the plot. It is, that's the end goal.
Like, again, I'm not knocking. I've never knocked FMA's writing. I just don't think the execution was great. Like, I see the writing similarities. Like, I'm not blind to that. I'm not knocking that. I've 100% acknowledged the similarities in the writing. I just don't get the same. I don't get the same effect. And the niggas hate me because I don't like this shit because everybody else loves it. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna change my stance on it. I don't. It didn't resonate with me like it did for everybody else.
The reason you don't like it is because everybody loves it.
No, that's not the reason. That's what y'all want. That's what y'all want to believe. I generally watched it sitting there saying, okay, this is a good story. I don't see the hype that everybody is making it out to be. Like, I generally see that this is a good story, but it's really not that. Like, people literally claim FMA is the greatest anime of all time. Like, people, even IMDb has it. I think overall IMDb has whatchamacallit, FMA as like the highest rated anime all time. And that's cool. That's what everybody else believes, but I watched it like, this is good. I could find so many other animes. Okay. Like, I will never. I watched Death Note.
Name 5 anime you put above it.
Death Note, Naruto. Off the top of my head,
absolutely not. Nope.
You asked.
Naruto. Not.
This nigga just asked me my list, and then he's gonna disagree.
Sorry, go ahead.
Right? He gonna disagree with my list.
Nigga, that's what we do.
Hell, Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan.
No,
better than FMA.
Said you're trying. This is a try to be objective list.
And I'm literally being objective. I can tell you right now how many anime.
Nigga, you just said it's my list. How are you being objective?
Okay,
you said, how's this nigga want to say it's my list, nigga? You're not being objective.
So then what's the point of asking me that question and being objective? What anime, you asked me, what anime am I going to put over FMA, and then you want me to be objective? Like, there's going to be some objectivity to it. I mean, some subjectivity to it. Is there not? You're asking me for my list, what I'm going to...
It's your list.
So then, all right, I'll go on Google.
All right,
I guess we'll just go on Google.
All right, let's
we'll just go on Google. Huh?
No. We don't have to.
Because I'm saying, if you want the masses
AI,
list,
bro.
then
we don't need AI.
Google.
This is our opinion.
Yeah, and I'm
bro.
giving you my list. So you disagree when I mention the anime that I would put over it. I think Naruto had a more fulfilling story. For instance, like, understanding that, like, Naruto's growth as a person, like, he could have easily succumbed to being a bad guy. Like, his whole story, he could have easily turned and been a bad guy, but he never let that sit and never let that happen. He continued to strive to be, one, noticed, and then two, become the Hokage. Like, his whole story, that we could joke about the talk no jutsu thing and how they nerfed all the side characters, but overall, I've watched Naruto, and me and nigga will say this all the time. I watch Naruto yearly. I watch Death Note almost every other year. Attack on Titan, I'm not gonna sit here and say I rewatched Attack on Titan many times, but I still put Attack on Titan over it. You know what I mean? Like, there are just so many anime. I've gone back and rewatched Hunter x Hunter plenty of times. You know what I mean? Like, these are just all anime that I find better than FMA. Simple as that. I've watched freaking.
Let's deviate something. Let's deviate something because here's what you have to understand. Just because you rewatch something doesn't put it necessarily higher or lower on a list. Those are two separate things. To me, rewatchability and how good an anime is, I don't ever want to watch Kopi's Original Sin again, really. But I know that I place it high as an anime. So it's very... I don't think you necessarily, just because you like something a lot and want to rewatch it again, doesn't necessarily correlate to it being a better anime. So I think we should separate those two, because those are two different categories.
Even if you want to separate it, like,
I think they could factor in, but I don't think you're making it like a key criterion. I don't think it is
No, I'm not making it
for
key
It might
like.
be
criteria. I'm
though,
literally, I
because
don't have the
Well,
desire
no,
I
to
think it
watch.
is.
how you're framing it is.
I don't have the desire to watch FMA again. Like I didn't think the story was that appealing to, like it was a good story, but it wasn't appealing for me to be like, you know what, let me go check in on FMA. I never watched FMA, even the first time I watched it, I never, by the time I got to it, I never felt, oh, that was a satisfying anime. Like there was nothing about it that like I never got pulled into it emotionally. I never really got hype about any of the scenes at all. Like there was never a moment in any of the how many what is it 60 episodes. I don't remember how many 60 something episodes. There was never a moment where I got hype about anything. There was never a twist that made me go,
I
oh
think
snap. There was
that's you. That's a very personal opinion now, and we're very because I think a vast majority of people will directly disagree with you. So I don't want to. If that's how you feel,
that's
that's
not a
fine.
secret though. That's not a secret. We've known this. We've always known I am literally the
I know
minority in
we've
this
known
opinion.
this, but now, here's the thing. Those are like just your feelings, and you already kind of came into it from I don't want to say disingenuous place, but you already had, oh, this is a good anime in my head. I'm expecting it to be a good anime instead of going into it with just open expectations like a lot of
Bro,
people did. You just didn't catch it when it came out. And
I could even pull up
there's a difference and there's a difference between you watching something fresh. Like if somebody were to watch Attack on Titan now, they're not going to feel the same way we did when it was coming out, and that's just a fact. And that's not a knock on you.
I don't think that's a fact. That's not a fact, bro. Like you can't say that's a fact.
Okay,
You
let's
can't say
not
that's
play
a fact.
semantics, bro. You're not
But
going to feel the same.
you are. That is
as-
playing semantic. Like this is a semantic type topic
No,
right
it's
now.
not,
like,
bro.
You're trying to.
You're being disingenuous,
force.
bro.
Like no, you're not. You want your opinion to be someone else's fact. Like come on. Like,
No.
that's not.
So,
that's
okay.
not true. Like
So if
I can
somebody
even show you
watches-
my. I'm gonna show you my genuine. I can literally pull up my Crunchyroll right now and show you that I have literally tried to give FMA another chance. I'm on episode 20 something right now, FMA, because I'm like, you know what, maybe I'm missing something, and I'm still rewatching it. Like, yo, it still is what it is. You can
That's
get
cool,
frustrated all you want
bro.
that I don't like FMA, but it's not that great to me.
I'm not, bro. Look, so you're telling me, let's isolate this. So you're telling me that somebody watching Attack on Titan now is, you would say it's not different than watching it as it was coming out.
No, I could literally pull up a perfect example. My girl's daughter, she's literally watching Attack on Titan right now and enjoying it. Like that's the first anime she showed, and she's literally.
It's not what I'm
think we're
saying.
I think
If that's how you
Kaz,
feel, cool. We don't have to argue
I
because
think no,
we just
I think
fundamentally
Brooklyn
disagree.
already answered your. I think he already answered your question because he acknowledged that FMA Brotherhood has elite writing. It has a really good story. It's just not for him. That's all he's saying. That's
Simple.
what I'm
not.
hearing.
Yeah, I'm not blind to the
that's
fact
what
that
it
it's
is,
good
that's
writing.
cool.
So what are
So
we
I mean,
talking about
objectively,
then?
he's saying that it's not. Objectively, he's saying that it's a good anime. It's just not.
Yeah, I've never
for
hidden
him.
that part.
Like he didn't.
Like you even said, you saw the
Yeah,
comment on my
that's all.
Facebook. Like I'm not.
Bro,
I don't hate it to hate it. Like I'm not going to sit there and be blind to something that's a good writing when you literally just saw.
okay. You could frame it how you want to. That's fine because we know how you talked about it.
True or false?
but we
Did you
don't
not
have
start
to
this
put it-
conversation with saying you saw the comment I made on Facebook? Is that if I truly hated it that much, would I sit there and give it props? Like I literally compared something I'm generally enjoying to FMA because I'm not blind to the fact that the writing is similar.
You can't be.
You brought that
it's
up.
the same
you brought
writer.
that up. Exactly. But I'm saying you can't sit there in the same breath and say, I hate an anime to hate it, but then you bring up the point that I gave it its props in a comment on Facebook. Like you brought that up. So that means I'm not just going around just spreading this blind hate. I acknowledge that the writing is good.
It's the same writer. You're not comparing two separate. It's the same person who wrote both stories. So it's not. your
What is your
comparison
point by
is
saying that?
not like, oh, here two completely separate anime. It's the same writer, bro.
Okay, and
It's
my
like me
point still
saying,
stands. Even though it's the same writer, I'm acknowledging that I'm enjoying like the writing is it's the same writers, therefore it's similar, and therefore I can sit there and say, yes, Damon's writing is similar to FMA. Yes, because it's the same writer, but I'm not going to sit there just because I don't like an anime and be blind to the fact. And I'm gonna keep saying this. I don't hate the anime just to hate it. I'm giving it its flowers. It just like Nigel said, it's just not for me. I didn't like FMA, but the
okay,
writing is still good writing, and I'm not gonna sit there and knock that and spread false hope and false hate to people when I'm trying to give it when I'm trying to sell another anime and be like, oh, what can you compare it to? I'm gonna compare it to something so they understand what it's like. Simple as that. If I
okay,
hated FMA, I would never mention
okay,
FMA. So I
okay.
don't know what we're doing here.
Um,
I lost track of what we were doing here a long time ago. If you would have just started with, oh, it's just not for me, we could we could have ended it right there. But
No,
all
we
right, so
didn't
here
start it like
let's
that.
move on to because we're beating a dead horse at this point. Let's move on to a point I actually wanted to bring up, which this actually segues into it. I think Naruto gained a lot of popularity because of niggas.
I actually when you mentioned
Thoughts?
that, I actually
You want
agree
me to
with that.
elaborate?
Well, yeah, I
Yeah,
elaborate, but I think I know exactly what you're
same
talking
way
about.
Dragon Ball Z is like. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like
they're talking to me.
Nick,
Oh
no,
yeah,
all, yeah,
It can't be Goku though. But it can't be Goku. It's
yeah,
the same shit, bro.
niggas glorified
Niggas
Naruto.
adopted it.
Yeah, like that was when we compare any type of anime, like DBZ and Naruto was the go-to. That was the go-to. Like all the AMV culture videos that you see on YouTube, black people are making them. Like niggas, when they dropped the Cloud Village, yo, black people went crazy. You know what I mean? Like I 100% agree. You don't see white people really talking about Naruto or like kind of I'm using this term because that's the new term nowadays. You don't see white people glazing Naruto like niggas do. Like it's just a fact.
No. But even past that, it's like a culture thing. It's like
Mhm. The rap
when
anime
regular black
crossovers.
dudes adopt an anime, it goes over the top, bro.
Mhm.
And two anime that black like regular. I'm not talking anime fans. I'm talking regular niggas, bro. Dragon Ball Z was like that first anime that niggas adopted, and I don't think there's been another anime that niggas really adopted until Naruto, bro. And I think
Yeah.
that's why it's not to say it's not a good anime, but the reason it's as high as it is because of niggas, bro.
I was like even the
well,
cosplay like why you say no?
I don't think we're the reason why it's so high, but its continued popularity, I would say yes. Like it didn't reach its peak because of niggas. I thought genuinely
Okay,
it was just a good
Uncle Tom ass nigga, take the Malcolm X glasses off. We got a
Uncle Tom ass nigga.
Uncle
Come
Tom
on,
ass nigga
Nah,
over here, bro.
look.
He don't even want to give his
So
own people credit for shit, bro.
like
what
here's
do
the
you mean?
thing, bro.
I gave us credit. I said for sustained success, but it reached the top because it
Like
was
even the whole like you got to think
objectively
No,
even the
good.
whole so
no, bro.
you know the
Go
one
ahead.
thing that people don't talk about with and why I kind of agree the whole Akatsuki theme is almost like black people saying fuck America. Like yo, I'm gonna cross out where I'm from and I'm gonna be an independent like even the whole Akatsuki thing is kind of like yo, that's really how black people feel like yo, I'm in America but I ain't really in America. You know what I mean? I'm really just trying to do my own thing. Like I don't know. I really and then like the how we cosplay. Like even that's another reason why Bleach is another one. Black people like just the style in Bleach. Like Ichigo, you don't never see Ichigo wear the same outfit unless it's a school uniform in any episode. That motherfucker is always dripped
That's
out.
fact.
You know what I
Them,
mean?
them black ladies singing with you know what I'm saying? That old theme.
Yeah. Like bro,
They literally
I
had
don't
a
know.
black church choir singing the
Yeah, I definitely agree with you, man. I'm sorry, I agree with you. Naruto, we black people, we carry Naruto.
And why I'm going to disagree with Nick Wu is because niggas was on it when niggas saw Rock Lee go off, which was early Naruto.
Hands.
That's when niggas started adopting that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You can't tell me. Don't
Because
come on. Keep
you
it
could
a buck.
relate.
Did
You
niggas
could
not
relate.
start
We
picking up
couldn't
on
do all the
Naruto after that
ninjutsu.
Rock Lee fight?
We
Hands.
we couldn't do
He
the
did
whole
have
jujitsu
hands.
stuff, but he had hands. That taijutsu niggas could relate to. Like we can all do taijutsu. You know what I mean?
They like, I don't know about all this shit, but I got these right here.
Yo, and the same thing comparing it to DBZ.
Yo.
When Piccolo, when Goku took off his weights, hands. You know what I mean? Like again, all things we can
Yep.
relate to. You know what I mean? Because Goku early in his training, he wasn't doing all that super speed, like teleporting stuff. He was doing regular human shit. You know, because he didn't know he was a Saiyan.
I gotta remember rewatching Naruto now.
Go rewatch,
Shit,
bro. You rewatch it every year. You ain't see this?
that's my
Come
shit.
on, man. You know,
No, that's
like
my shit. I said I'm gonna go rewatch it. Naruto
oh yeah,
now.
yeah, man.
Naruto is the new entryway anime. Like it became, you know how Dragon Ball Z was the gateway anime to a lot of black people. The newer generation, it like flipped to like Naruto.
Yeah,
Like,
I think when you want to talk
I
about
have a
Gen,
question.
I, mhm.
When did so I know growing I didn't consider Dragon Ball Z an anime when I was younger.
Exactly.
None of us did. None of us did. Yeah, it was a cartoon
Exactly.
because it came on Cartoon
You know
Network
what I
on
say?
Toonami.
Niggas watching anime, niggas ain't even. There are niggas who didn't know it was anime. It's anime, but they just look at it as like, they might be like, yo, that cartoon's hard, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like
It definitely was a cartoon when I was growing up,
Yeah,
yeah, bro.
for sure.
Classroom of the Elite. Kaz, you want to talk about it last week? Go ahead, get into it. You say Ayano Koji is
No.
a smooth.
yeah. So that's the one. So I want to talk about. I think it was 2 episodes ago, where like when he kissed old girl, like,
Oh.
yo, I was like, yo, this motherfucker's either smooth as shit or the greatest manipulator of all. I mean, we know he's a manipulator, but the way he did it,
Yeah, for sure.
the way he did it, bro, like, that man had experience. Like, nah, I was like, yo,
No, he
MC
dude.
points up here now.
He's a
Like,
dude.
he was already
Yeah.
top tier, but like, bro, he's just that's a smooth motherfucker, man. That's a smooth motherfucker. And then
It is.
to
Hey, you know
this
what
past
got me?
episode, what?
Yeah. Cause here's how good Ayano Koji is, right? He had us
Mhm.
believing like, yo, is he still the same Ayano Koji? And then this last episode hit, and you like, oh, this nigga's definitely the same Ayano Koji. Like,
Mhm.
he's like,
This motherfucker, this
I'm
a
gonna
puppet
use-
master, bro.
like, I'll just use you and throw you away.
He
like-
yeah, like the only difference between me and the white room is
That's
I
crazy.
can use a useless person. Like he literally said, whether you're useful or not, like I can still use you. I can still use you whether you're useless. Like, yo, this motherfucker is a puppet master, bro. He's a puppet master.
Yep.
And like you just had this chick who was hired by the director to expel you. Like we thought she was gonna do some next level shit. She wasn't even a threat to Ayano Koji, bro. Not
She
even
tried.
Not
a
even
She
part
tried
of the
it.
white room though.
Huh?
She's not part of the white room though.
She
She's
is.
not. She didn't come from the white room. No, she's not.
Wasn't she the girl? Because
She
knows
about it.
she didn't come from the white room, but she knows about it. She was hired by the director because she was the girl when the director was talking
so
to her.
There's still the white room person is still there.
They
Yeah,
introduced.
I think there's 2 white rooms.
Kaz
There's
was
a girl.
right.
It's a girl and it's the girl and the guy.
Yeah,
It's the
little
guy
Oh.
that
the one that makes
Is that
Kushina.
confirmed?
I mean,
Yeah,
not
Kushida.
confirmed.
yeah.
Yeah, because the one that made Kushida senpai, like, oh, you're my. I remember we went to the same middle school. He's one of the dudes in the white room.
Yeah.
Like, and then the
and then the shorty
This,
I forget her name. The redhead shorty.
yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna call her
Amasawa.
Toga because she reminds me of
Amasa.
Toga
Oh yeah,
from My
she do
Amasawa.
Hero.
remind me.
That Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Bro,
But
you know why
because
Ayana Koji was cold during that fight scene,
why?
bro? He said, bro, one,
Two.
two, bro. And he was
That would have
like,
been number
we could
3.
fight until we die and you'll never hit me. I said,
Mm-hmm.
yo, ain't that some shit to say? We
And
could fight
then
until we die and you'll still never land a hit on me. I said, what?
to add the
That's
fact
some
that
shit to sell somebody.
you
He's really normal.
literally like you're so cold that you made this bitch think she had a split personality, and then was like, you don't have a split personality. You're still you. Like
He's like,
You
you're still
you
you.
just
like-
convinced yourself.
nah,
Yeah.
bitch. Yo, he straight up hit her with a, nah, bitch, you. Like, knock it off.
Yeah.
Like,
You just did like a little phenomenon. You went a little bit above your normal, and you think you're somebody else. Like you're still you.
he was like, let me explain it to you. Here's what you did. You did some kind of weird little mind shit, but nah, you still you, bro.
You're
yo,
not stronger. You're not faster.
Yeah.
yo,
You just got a little
Crazy.
more
off the top of
angry.
your, I know this
Whatever.
is a vague question. Like the answer, I mean, the answer to this question is going to be probably very vague, and I'm asking you to do this on the spot. But where do y'all rank Ayano Koji as a main character? Like just all the time, off the top of your head, you have 5 seconds to think. And I'm not gonna be
That's
mad
not
if you give me
fair.
like if you overshoot, like because it's all I know it's like in the spur of the moment.
I'll just say top 10 to be safe. Top
Yeah,
10 to be
I
safe.
think off the top of my head, no deep diving, he's a top 10 MC. He's a top 10.
I watched a lot of anime, bro, and I like a lot of different main characters for different reasons.
Yeah,
I don't know. I honestly cannot. I can't fairly
yeah,
rank
and that's
him.
why I said like
you
I'm
gotta
not
give
gonna
me a genre
I'm,
at least.
I'm not gonna trash your answer because like that's such a hard thing to come to on the spot. Like with all the anime we've watched, but like I still think I can safely put him just because of like he's a dark nigga. Like, and I like that in my like I don't like the goody two shoe MCs all the time, bro. Like I'm a pro Light Yagami person. Like I was rooting for him. I was rooting for Light to the very end. You know? Did he go a little bit too far? Yeah. But I mean motherfucker was the cop should have left him alone. You know, like leave him alone. He was trying to, he was doing the right thing.
Damn.
Y'all put pressure on him and made him evil. That's my decipher.
You gotta tell me what you think about it, though, since you're all caught up on the anime.
Oh, what
'Cause
class
you
movie?
binged this.
Yeah.
I'm thoroughly enjoying it, and I still love my man Koenji, bro. That nigga, Ayana Koji boy, that nigga's
And
so
then the
funny to
random-
me,
and
bro.
then-
Like,
And Koenji is so funny because like when they got to the second test, this motherfucker he's in speedos for no reason, and then like Ayana Koji's like, I'm sure he did like yeah, pretty much Ayana Koji's like he had no reason to be in this outfit, like like Koenji is in his own world, bro.
bro, remember he was
No, you
talking?
definitely
They thought he
getting
was talking to
underrated.
himself, and he was he had the water splashing on him, and he was in his speedo, and they were like, "Yo, this nigga's the ultimate narcissist, bro."
I love that shit.
But did you see the part when he told the teacher she's dismissed? Like that's the part I wanted you to see. It was
Yes.
like, yeah, you are dismissed. Like what? Yo, Koenji
He
is
is
definitely he got main character energy, bro. Like it's
Now,
Ayano Koji
if I
and then
rank him for
Koenji.
supporting characters, Koenji's my favorite character on.
And what's crazy,
Yo,
you know what
'cause-
makes him such a good supporting character is because if you think about total camera time he gets, it's probably less than 5 minutes through all 4 seasons. And he's
That's
still
true.
an elite character.
That's true. But
Oh.
bro, it's you know what makes him so great, bro? Ayana Koji has it all figured out, except Koenji, bro.
Yep.
Except like he's
Yep.
like, I just don't deal with him because I can't.
like I'm just
He can't be part of my
could've lit-
clan because he's an outlier.
yeah, because he literally could have beat him in that. Was it tug of war they played?
Well,
Was it the
he said like I like to go all out at certain times because he said their strength was equal, and he was like,
Yeah.
I'm not about to. He's basically saying it's pointless.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
he
That's
gave
what
it
I'm
up.
saying. So like, but that goes to my point. Like, well, it goes to your point where he just would rather let him win than just deal with anything about him. Like, he's just too much of an outlier to where like I and the coach is like, I'm not even going to waste my time going all out with you because I don't even know what that's going to bring. That can like throw all his plans out. You know
And
what I
it's
mean?
like
Like,
you don't know how smart he is. Yeah, it's like he's extremely
yeah,
intelligent, perceptive. Ayana Cody tries to sneak up on him. He calls him out. Like
yep.
it's just like,
I I
yo,
I
he's just
think
like, I
though,
just don't want to deal with you, bro.
I think they're setting up this season. I think from how this is going, there's definitely going to be a season 5, and I think that's going to be
Yeah.
where Koenji probably gets. I think he's going to get more camera time because remember, there's still that deal on the table where if he comes in first, he has to do whatever. Like he has to. If he comes in first, he can do whatever he wants, and
He'll
if he doesn't
cooperate
come in
with the
first,
class or
No,
yeah,
something.
total
he'll
freedom.
cooperate with the class. Huh? Yeah, total
I
freedom,
think he's
or
gonna
you
come
got
in
to be
first
part of
though.
the class. You think so?
I
I'm curious.
I
I
think
want to know
I think
who's
he
going to
should
get
win, bro.
expelled.
Like
Yeah.
Koenji's one of them characters that I don't want. I like his role in the anime. I don't want them to
Mm-hmm.
ruin him by putting
Yeah.
too much focus on him. I just like him being
But
a wild card, bro.
but that's why I think he's going to have a bigger part because I don't think it's just that simple. Like it's not going to be that simple to where he still has total freedom, but I don't think it's as simple as he's just going to follow what the class does. There's something's going to if
No,
not next
if
season,
he
maybe even
wins,
this
he gets
season.
total freedom.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying. I don't think the story is going to be that simple. Like, yeah, he gets total freedom based off the deal, but I don't think the writing
Yeah.
of the story is going to make it that simple.
No, but
And I'm curious to see
his
how that
total
They want
goes.
to
freedom is doing
if they
whatever he
want to
wants.
advance.
Mm-hmm.
If they want to advance as a class, I don't see. I don't think he will win because they're going to need his cooperation to rise to Class A.
But that
But
defeats
his
the purpose of his character. Like
yeah,
his character
I
is so
think
funny is because you can't. He doesn't cooperate. He just is
and
like,
they've been fine without him. Like
yeah,
they've done well. They've kind of actually him his what am I trying to say? His uncooperation, they actually like plan for that in their plans. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like they kind of just gotten used to he's gonna do his own thing. That's part of the plan. He's gonna do his own thing. You know? So I don't know, but he's definitely a good ass side character. Like, yeah, I agree
Yeah.
with you. I agree with you, Panda. Like he definitely
I'm
needs to
enjoying the
keep
season.
his total freedom. And I
And,
think
and
the
they
season,
the animation is better. The
Mhm.
animation is better. I
Yeah,
did want to say that
I would
because
hope
I
so
just
after 4
like I kind
seasons.
of binged through it this week, but it's
Yeah, after
noticeably
4
better.
seasons, I would hope so. But I was a little worried with casting with Elite because, like, I would say between like episode like 7 and like 9, 10, it was getting a little
Mhm.
like they were kind of too focused on like the planning of the island, and it was getting a little bit too like, all right, can we just get to the island now? But
It's a lot going
now
on, man.
yeah, yeah. But now the island, like the teacher's getting caught, and then you know what I mean, like the teacher's having that conversation, and an old girl, like if you say a word, just know your class
Ichinose
is done.
getting overhearing them, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Um,
I'll, I'll expel someone who can't protect themselves with
Yeah.
points.
Yeah. He was like, I will go after
Yeah.
the people in your class who don't have
yeah.
enough points to protect themselves. Like, yeah, man. Like this whole shit is dark, bro. And like I said from the very beginning of this season, season 4 is it's gotten to the stakes are higher. It's no longer just like a class, like the typical high school class anime anymore. There's some shit deeper to it, and I'm enjoying it.
And, and one last shout out, bro. Shout out to Pink Pigtails Toga for smacking up Kushi. Was it Kushida? For smacking
Kushida,
her up,
yeah,
bro. I was
uh-huh.
like, yes.
Smack the fuck out of her
She
twice.
tried to get that rock. She was like, "The fuck?"
And then as she walked,
Jordy.
this is not a fight you want. This is not a fight. And yo, that's a freshman. Like you getting punked by a freshman, yo.
I know.
You a whole
Yeah.
sophomore.
She just had to
Like,
eat
The way
that,
the
bro.
scene ended with her just laying on the ground saying, "What the fuck am I doing?"
Like, yo, this is not a fight. This is not a fight you're gonna win. Like, don't waste your time trying to fight me. You're not gonna win.
Yeah.
You can try whatever
Yeah,
you want.
this
Like,
ain't
she
what
put
you
that
want.
chick in her. Like, this is a good ass season, bro. This is a good ass season. I need this next episode. But I'm glad you
this
caught up. So
episode
now we can
ended
actually
right.
talk about it as a group. Now, I'm so glad you caught up, bro. I'm so
Yeah.
glad you caught up. Like, now, one last
I'm just
question
glad
to
you're
kind of
enjoying it for real.
yeah, to kind of add on to Nigu's question. Do you think me and Nigu's hype of it is valid now? Like, you see why? Like, I know you said you're really enjoying it, but do you think our hype for it matches how you feel?
Yeah, I do enjoy it. Like it took me a while to press the button and start once I got caught up, but after that I was just binging through them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Couple one you still watch Kill Blue, right, nigga? What do you
I'm
think?
still on
Because it's rated highly. I just haven't gotten past episode 1. My
Me
plan was
neither. I'm
to
still on episode.
look, bro. I watched episode 1. I just didn't watch episode 2. My plan
Yeah,
this week
it wasn't
was
a negative thing. It what me too. I'm gonna binge on because
No.
I'm seeing things on the internet. I
Yeah,
actually
so-
enjoyed episode 1. Me not
Yeah, I
watching
didn't-
it
I
wasn't
did
the
not
lack of
enjoy
it
it.
sucking. It just there were other things I needed to prioritize, and it fell to the wayside.
Kill Blue
Yeah.
is a solid anime.
Meanwhile, we
It's
could have
just
watched
that-
episode
I
2.
look at the animation style and I'll be like,
Is it the same? I feel
I
like
don't
it's
know.
the
Maybe it'll
same
be a hot
animators.
take. We can discuss it, but I think
Yeah,
but-
by the end of this season, you'll probably like it more than Marriage Toxic.
I'm hearing good things about it, so
Tell
we'll
me.
see.
okay. I mean, it's a 4.9 on Crunchyroll, and I'm like, dang, it's still
Yeah.
a 4.9. Like, I gotta catch up.
And I
on
think
this.
like the-
I do.
And I think like the
I
last
do plan
episode,
on. I'm a binge it.
and I think like the last episode got like a 9 point something. Rating.
Did it?
I think.
I don't hold much stock to that though, but
Yeah.
I still will. That's going to be my next project, catching up on.
I'm gonna watch it this week. I'm gonna catch up.
Kill
This
Me.
maybe not catch up, but I'm definitely gonna be. I should be like episode 6.
At least get to episode 4.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
it's
for
easy.
sure.
Yeah, I could do
For
that.
sure.
I could do that.
But anyway, all right. Well, before we have any more interruptions, let's go ahead and cut
Facts.
this shit.
All right, yeah, fellas. Until
Oh, we
next
good?
time.
We were good for 15 minutes.
Yeah, I know, right? But it's late, man.
Yeah, we good. We
It's
good.
late.
No, yeah, but one of the first topics for the next pod, I would like it to be underrated animes or animes that aren't. What did you write, Cass? That whatever, like hidden gems.
Oh, hidden gems and
For
like
animes.
animes that people rated low, but don't. Yeah. But we'll talk about that. Yeah, we'll
Oh.
add it to the outline.
Oh, sorry. One more add-on that I want y'all to work on this week, and it's not a big ask. I want y'all to say what's the best
Oh.
opening and ending theme of the anime we're watching this week. Like, what's your pick for it? So watch all the
I mean, I'm
openers
actually-
and all the endings and be
I'm gonna
like,
have to
this is
actually
the
go
hottest
watch it
one.
because you know me, I'm an opener skipper. So
I know. That's why I had to tell
Yeah.
you.
all
So-
right, bet.
Anyway,
Bet.
that's it, yo.
All right,
All right,
fellas.
fellas.